Any revolution has to start with the transformation of the individual. We keep education in the forefront. We empower ourselves through education and through knowledge. Distinguished Chief Guest, Reverend Brother Stanislaus, Deputy Province Leader, Patrician Brothers, India. Very Reverend Monsignor Alex Vadakanthala, VG, Archdiocese of Verapalli. Sri K. Babu, Honorable Minister for Fisheries, Ports and Excise. Advocate Jose Tetail, MLA. K.S. Chitra, our beloved celebrity guest. Institutional heads, brothers from the sister institutions, other religious priests, brothers, sisters, dignitaries, parents, well-wishers, friends from the print and visual media, staff and students. Good evening and welcome to the official opening of our junior school block and the 8th annual Prize Day celebrations. St.Patrick's Academy continues in its triumphant stride, imparting quality education in its 8th academic year, thereby contributing to the generation of steadfast citizens in building a strong nation. As I commence this annual report, let me express my sincere gratitude to the Lord Almighty for the abundant showers of blessings bestowed on us as victories, accomplishments, enduring guidance, and booming successful ventures. I devote myself before our heavenly patron St. Patrick and our beloved founder, Bishop Daniel Delaney, whose incessant intercession is the upshot of all our triumphs. SPA recognizes that a one-size-fits-all approach to education is not in the best interest of students. Realizing this, we have made our school's educational program, both curricular and co-curricular, complement the needs and interests of the individual student we educate. Effective and authentic learning environment promoting personal growth is assured to our students. The patrician students are holistically introduced to social, emotional, physical, and intellectual opportunities beginning at the kindergarten level and permeates into their entire being. Such opportunities are presented on a regular basis where the children can explore and experiment without the hassles of right, wrong, or failure. We prepare our little explorers, build a constellation of skills to equip them for their adventurous futures. We are delighted that our school helps in transformation of the social, cultural, and educational pattern of the students. I wholeheartedly express my gratitude to all who have walked the extra mile to make the year of transition really worth its name. It brings me immense pleasure that we saw the laborious efforts and endeavors of the management, staff, and students bearing fruit. Coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, and working together is success. The year of transition began on a high note with the incredible performance of the ICSE board batch of 33 students, 15 scoring above 90% and the rest high distinctions, and Ardra Ragesh on the top of the table with 96%. The academic year 2012-2013 began on 4th June with 56 teaching staff and 16 non-teaching staff and 1,602 students on roll. The theme of the previous year, transformation, had taken us to a new height and we had pledged to continue the quest for change. That enthusiasm and commitment silhouetted in various decors such as the historical night athletic meet, the extra munificent outreach event, the daring initiative of Creative Lab, the introduction of Digi classes, and many more dauntless ventures of the past year resonated the buzzword transformation. The need to traverse further in this process of change was felt by one and all, and hence the theme transition.
LKG induction ceremony. The tiny tots of the kindergarten embrace the patrician family with an orientation program on 9th June, enabling parents get acquainted with the philosophy of patrician education and the school culture. In the 2-year course, the tiny tots will develop into independent learners and acquire various life experiences. They enter into the mainstream of schooling after their KG convocation. Grooming the future leaders. The 18-member school council assumed charge on 16th June. Brother Jerome Ellens, the congregational leader of the Brothers of St.Patrick, the chief guest, and motivated them on the need of conviction, courage, and commitment, the inevitable traits of a leader. English Fest. English Fest, a week-long celebration of English language, is an initiative taken to provide the students a greater exposure to the language. The competitions, presentations, book exhibitions and inter-school speech competition showed marked improvement in their attitude towards English language.
Synosure. Synosure, a week-long cultural fest, is an ideal platform for all budding talents. Newly introduced group events like storytelling, panel discussion, and folk dance added more flavor to Synosure that underlined the month of September. Synosure has played a great role in building self-esteem, confidence, socializing and communicative skills and team spirit. Intelligentsia. October had its spotlight on Intelligentsia, the 4th National Inter-School Debate and Quiz Competition. Schools across South India locked horns for the Patrician and Bishop Daniel Delaney Trophy. She Expo. She Expo is a culmination of science, art and craft exhibitions along with the Club Day, Astronomy Corner, Energy Zone, biological specimens, the high spots of the science exhibition, displays by the performing clubs, flower arrangement competition, etc. are but a few of the numerous features of She Expo. National Year of Chemistry 2011 and National Year of Mathematics 2012 were observed in the school. Exhibitions, seminars, and a variety of competitions marked the events.
In order to strike a balance between curricular and co-curricular activities, the annual sports was kept a low-key affair. The cross-country race was held in the month of November and sports events were an internal affair in December.
Achievements through the year. The year of transition has been noteworthy for the multitude of awards and achievements received by the budding patricians. Chitra Ravindran of class 11 has brought honor to the school with a gold medal in the National High Jump Championship. Christy Jose won the gold in 1500 meters and silver in 800 meters at the ICSE State Championship and qualified for the Nationals.
Celebrations. A stack of celebrations augment the festive mood of SPA. All the major national and religious festivals were celebrated in the most apposite manner, proclaiming our cultural legacy and patriotism. Independence and Republic Day celebrations were a reminiscence and a tribute to the dedicated national leaders, the freedom struggle and patriotism. Vision 2020, portraying India as a superpower, instilled nationalism in our students. The Harvest Festival Onam gave the new feel of Carnatic music to patricians Nostalgic memories of yesteryears were interwoven stupendously with the present. The Malayali Manga and the Kerala Shriman contest made it a real transition Onam. The Teachers' Day celebrations, piloted exemplarily by our student council, silently communicated the depth of Guru-Chela relationship. Children's Day celebration was a surprise pack with Vinod and Kitty Puppet Show and Magic Show by Mr. Abraham, along with the entertainment zone arranged by the teachers. The celebration also brought back the memories of last year's performance by Jerry Amaldev and team. Christmas celebrations were livened by the Santas, carols, and cribs, helping the students to grow in their knowledge of God and His holiness. Outreach program. Education of the heart plays a vital role in the patrician system of education. The outreach program is indeed education outside the classroom. The noble values of service, charity, generosity, sharing, and compassion are learned by our literal patricians through the noble act of reaching out. This year's contribution was a spontaneous outpouring of that generosity, which consisted of 2,16,087 rupees in cash and 1,20,871 rupees worth in kind, totaling to 3,36,958 rupees.
Innovations. With the opening of the junior school, SPA is entering the much anticipated transition. A well-furnished, spacious, full-fledged zone awaits the tiny tots of SPA in the coming academic year. Today marks the official inauguration of the building. However, it will be functional by June 2013. The introduction of the Creative Lab is indeed a milestone, and it is one of the most innovative steps in the history of the school. It will help our students unearth and exhibit their creative and imaginative talents. We are proud to be the first school in the state and only the second in the country to have introduced an innovation of this sort. Innovative ideas have already taken place in the form of the giant Christmas cards designed and painted by the students and staff, bearing the thumb impression of the entire school. The Digi class has added flavor to the teaching learning process, giving insight into the abstract and novel concepts more easily when they are presented in both verbal and visual form. The Delaney Hall was inaugurated on February 2, 2012. The public address system was installed in all the classrooms. SPA Beacon is an ideal means for the school to communicate and to educate all the parents of the regular happenings of the school. It is a matter of pride that it is a combined effort of our students and staff. Principal scholarship of Rs 5,000 for the top scorer in the board exam was instituted in the year 2011-2012. In order to motivate and acknowledge the extraordinary contributions and performance of the students, an SPA Hall of Fame is introduced from this year onwards. Chitra Ravindran of class 11 has already etched her name for being the first gold medalist at the national level high jump championship. The top scorer in the board exam with a minimum of 97% will also be eligible for the honor, which includes Rs 5,000, a trophy and a photograph in the Hall of Fame. The individual taste of the students was given more recognition with the new clubs like Carnatic Vocal Club, Media Club and Public Speaking Club. The introduction of the student performance analysis brought about a telling change in the performance of the students, taking into account the academic, co-curricular, and personality attributes on a monthly, termly, and annual basis, ensuring transparency in awards. The detailed class report submitted by the class teacher on every student after a thorough analysis facilitates better understanding and streamlining of their development. The newly designed cumulative progress report communicates individual student learning and descriptive feedback to both students and parents. A series of seminars on diverse topics were organized during the year to assimilate subjects and values of life into upper middle school students. The SUPW, outreach program, etc. aim at journeying from awareness to action. The PTMs conducted every third Saturday of the month enabled parents and teachers to discuss the students' specific strengths and weaknesses in individual subjects and on the general level of intercurricular skills and competencies.
Looking ahead, the school identifies the goals, targets, and intention for the coming year. The academic year 2013-14 will see the introduction of pre-KG. Classes 2 and below will be shifted to the junior block from the next academic year. A change of timing for the junior school is also proposed and a final call will be taken shortly. There will be a change of uniform for the classes 8 and above.
Board Exam 2013. We are proud to present the first batch of our ISE Science stream for the board exam. The fourth batch of ICSE students will also be appearing for the board exam in February 2013. We wish them good luck and sincere prayers.
Tribute. Amidst all our achievements and gaiety of the year, the premature demise of Rosemall Thomas of Class 3 on 27 November 2012 cast a dark spell over SPA. A prayer service was offered for the departed soul in the school, and the students of Class 3 and above visited the family to pay homage to the soul and offer condolences.
It is indeed a proud moment, the rarest of the rarest opportunity for the school, students, parents, and Angamaly as a whole to have been blessed with the presence of the one and only Nightingale of South India, our dearest K.S. Chitra. It is a dream come true for everyone present here to listen to a voice which has captured the imagination and melted the hearts across the world. Let me place on record my sincere gratitude to K.S. Chitra, Mr. Harvey, Mr. Devanand, and the Rockers Band for what is about to unfold shortly. Before I conclude, I wish to express my sincere gratitude to our province leaders who have always been very cooperative and supportive. All the winning teams are goal-oriented. They go about their business with blinders on. Nothing will distract them from achieving their goal. The school charter identifies the goals, targets, and priorities for every year. And every single member is committed to achieving these set goals. I proudly declare that I have with me a highly committed and dedicated team. Community leader Brother Francis, Vice Principal Brother Ernest Martin, the faculty and non-teaching staff. We believe in collective responsibility and more of we and less of I in the planning and execution of every progressive project, which has enabled us to compose the anthem of success. Let me acknowledge the relentless support and encouragement I receive from you, dear parents. It propels me to explore the world of opportunities and to guide our children to dream. The valuable suggestions, support, and the magnanimous help rendered by each and every member of the organizing committee made my task lighter. My heart overflows with noble words in appreciation of each and every parent who contributed to the conduct of this mega event. As I humbly submit this annual report to you, dear parents, I reiterate my immense faith in you and in our talented and committed school community, and together we can take giant strides in the days to come. May our Heavenly Father shower His choicest blessing on all of us. Thank you.